What's up, Nomads? Nomad Gaming here, bringing you another episode of the Sims 4 Let's Build. This is going to be part 4 now on my channel. So as you can see, I've got the basic overlay as per usual. What I didn't realize picking this layout and blueprint, that Sims 4 is going to completely act against me, and obviously you can't put windows in a certain way, you can't put doors in a certain way. Basically, Sims basically wants you to build a square and then you'll be happy, because everything will work toward you in Sims. So I was a bit irritated building doing this build because it just wasn't working towards my favor. The layout, the blueprint that I worked off looked so good, and obviously it just wasn't from The Sims. It was obviously probably another maybe an architectural program that someone built it on. But anyway, I tried to do the best that I could with what I got. And yeah, I was just realizing that the house, the foundation of the house had to be raised another one up for the stairs to show, so I do that there. So I do that. I do build this house to the best that I possibly can. I struggled towards the end of the build with the roof, so I literally just left it as a flat roofed house. I did put a little small wall around the perimeter, but eventually maybe you could add on to the house and use it as an upstairs. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Both bathrooms are en suite to the bedrooms. The main bedroom does have a walk-in closet as well. So I did more color in this house. It is still a modern type look, but I did more color in this house. We used a lot of green, like a lime light green. So I just wanted to add some color in this build. Change it up from what I usually use. I normally always use like whites and grays, so I just put a little bit of color there, and I use some darker wood colors as well. So for the Sims that I'm going to be putting in this house for the future Let's Plays, it's going to be a mother and a daughter. So the daughter's going to be a young adult, and the mother is obviously going to be an adult, and then they're going to see how they can maybe if they're going to split apart, or if they're going to stay together as a family and just build a successful careers together, or lineages, like with the daughter maybe meeting somebody, or the mom maybe remarrying. We don't know, but I might have a storyline where the mother and the daughter don't really get on, so we don't know if they're going to stay together, if the daughter's going to move out completely. We shall see about that. Just excuse my coughing. My throat's a bit irritated. I do have some juice here next to me. That's a bit better. So as you can see, so what I'm doing now is I am just adding all the windows and the doors and just getting that done. I did add the saucer lights so that I could see better, and as you'll see now here in the lounge, I obviously can't center that, and it won't allow me to place another window right there, which would have actually been perfect for what I actually wanted to do. But again, cannot do that for some reason, and just frustrates me so much. I literally really wanted to just give up with this build. I wanted to not make a video, but then that would just be unfair towards you guys, towards my subscribers. So I just did the best that I could, and I went ahead and I still completed the video to the best of my ability. I did not slack at all. It was just this video gave me a huge headache. This build was just one big huge headache. But I think I made it nice there, where I made the 2 big windows in the lounge. It will bring a lot of light in, and once I put the furniture in, it actually goes really well with those windows and with the floor and the walls. And I'm just putting the windows throughout the rest of the house. So that's obviously the 2nd bedroom over there that's getting a window. Putting a window in the 1 bathroom over there. As you can see, all the in this build, the walls and stuff is all weirdly shaped. The rooms aren't just square rooms, but I felt like just doing something different than building like a basic square, or the same old. So I went with a bit of more of a challenge, and let me tell you, it did challenge me a lot. Look, I'm not a a novice or a noob at building. Like, I've been playing Sims since The Sims 1, but the way I built this house is not generally a style that I like to use. I've got a specific style which you've probably seen in my other videos, my previous Sims 4 videos. So but anyway, I really like the way this build came out in the end. I just wish, like, I don't really like the roof because it's just a flat roof, but the way the Sims works, you just can't work around a house that's a weird shape. Unless, like with roofs, I will admit I'm not good with roofs at all. I hate building roofs, so I just left it flat, and like I said, maybe can build onto the house, make it a duplex, or maybe make a rooftop garden. We'll see once I do the Let's Plays, but this build is available in the Sims 4 gallery. You guys can go onto the Sims 4 gallery and you can just search Fern Park, and the build will be up there for you guys to download and to either play in with your own Sims, or literally make some changes to it or upgrade it depending on what you want to do. So what I'm looking for here is sort of like I don't want a lot. I want a little bit darker than what I've got there, but for the wooden floors, but I just couldn't find the right shade, so I went with that shade over there. I'm putting the same sort of shading carpet in the rooms, and in the bathrooms also getting sort of like a beige tile as well. And in the little laundry room there, which is the small room on top of the walk-in closet, that's gonna get the wooden floors as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and start my furnishing. Or what am I doing here? I still need to add paint to the inside of the house. I was looking for like a off-white, lightish or beige color, but I just couldn't find the right shade that I wanted to. So I just went once again with the pure white. I find that it works really well, because I mean the furniture that I use makes everything pop out against the white. So I just went with the pure white again in all the rooms, and it actually worked really well. You'll see once I start furnishing, the house is going to look much better. Right now it looks like a kind of like a maze because it's just weird walls and all curved and jagged, but it does start to look better with the furnishing that I'm putting in. And when I furnish, because I add so many decorations, I like to if I can, I like to furnish my house with the walls up. There are sometimes certain rooms where I can't because the room's too small and I can't really see, so I put it with the walls down. But where I can, I like to furnish with the walls up. I don't play with the walls up. I play with the wall either like semi up, where it like kind of cuts away, or I play with the walls down completely. Depends on how I feel. But when I build, I try to keep the walls up so I can see how everything fits, and also hanging the decorations and putting decorations in certain spots. It makes it easier with the walls up so that I can see more or less everything that I'm doing. So there I'm just adding the sofas. As you can see, I went with the green color. My initial plan was to go with sort of like a light turquoise color, but I couldn't find a turquoise color that they did have in The Sims was just horrible. So and as you can see, I made the table like a light blue, but I end up changing that to a light wood color, which actually goes much better. Just adding the move object sheet on that so I can center my wall unit, my little wall unit TV display in the center of that wall, because obviously Sims won't allow that for God knows what reason. You would think because it's Sims 4 there would be, some initial changes, but it's just the same as Sims 1, just better graphics. That's what I've been saying. Like, look, I love The Sims a lot. I've literally played from Sims 1 all the way through to Sims 4, and I really love the game, but there's just certain, like, I feel very restricted in the game. With all the new simulations that are coming out now that I've been seeing on YouTube, there's this one, I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to seem like I'm bashing The Sims, because I'm not, but you can make curved walls, and you can make curved windows and triangular windows. It looks really great, so I really hope going forward either maybe Sims make some patches for the game, or they when they bring out the next game, Sims 5, or whichever direction the Sims franchise is going in, I hope they really broaden the horizons, especially in build mode. I want to be able to put things where I want to put them and how I want them, as big as I want them, curved, triangular, rectangle, diamond shaped, however I want to do it. And I'm sure I'm not the only sim gamer out there that feels like that. So hopefully Sims really listens to us and does that going forward in the next games that they're going to bring out. I still really want to get some more expansion packs for the Sims 4 as well, but I am working on that. I'm kind of working from home at the moment, so I'm doing YouTube full time, and I'm also working from home full time. So I can't just spend money on the expansion packs. I've got to do it very smartly. So when I can get some more expansion packs for the game, I will do so. So I'm just adding a little bookcase just to finish off the living room area. In this episode, I sort of decorate each room as I'm in that room, not like the last episode where I saved all the decorating for last. I just find I want to get the rooms done completely. So as you can see, I'm done with the living room. All I'm going to do is add a little clock there on top of the plant, just to finish off the living room. I think it looks really, really nice. Just the way it's situated right there looks awesome. Now the kitchen. The kitchen, I didn't realize with the way I've angled the walls that I'm going to come into a huge problem putting the counters down, and not everything's going to fit completely. But once the kitchen is done, the way I did it and the way I made everything fit, also I used move objects, and actually you don't really notice that the kitchen is curved like that and that nothing fits. It actually works out perfectly, but you guys will have to obviously wait for further in the video once the kitchen is complete. So I went with a darker wood with a white countertop. So I'm just leaving space there where I've left the 2 blocks there. That's going to be for the fridge and then a long cabinet. You guys will see me put that there once I'm done. So as you can see, I'm now struggling with what I want to do. So I literally am going to try everything. I'm going to place the counters differently. I'm going to try different counters, but eventually I just use the free placement right over there, and then as you can see it doesn't want to work. So I'm going to go back into counters, get the counter again. I struggled so much with this kitchen, but eventually I came right, and then I just turned off the auto counters and I used the end counter just to finish it off right over there, and then I just changed the color obviously to match the rest of the counters that I've got, and there we go. So nothing changes there, except I do delete one counter to put a stove there, because obviously my Sims, I don't know in the other Sims expansion packs if they have created a countertop stove, but I don't have that in the base game or with the packs that I already have. So I just delete the one counter and I put a gas stove in there. So you can see now I want to put there where I had the fridge up against the wall. That's where I wanted to put a counter, but not a counter, the cabinet that I'm going to use now. Sorry, I got a bit tongue tied there. See, I put a cabinet like that because I want to sort of give the illusion that the fridge is inside like a frame like this. So there I put the little cabinet on top, and I continue to put a cabinet there, and now I'm going to do some move objects cheats and to make the cabinet fit. Obviously it cuts out one of the doors, but you don't really notice it. It just looks like a cabinet that's got one door. So the Sims don't even use the cabinets anyway because it's not part of their animation. So it's just really to make the kitchens obviously look nice. So I think I did the move objects cheats. Now I'm going to get my cabinet that I want to use. I'm just going to use a normal one. Come on, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, there we go. And as you can see, it sort of like cuts the one cabinet in half, but it ends up working really great for me. And then I try to put that, but then it really doesn't look right. So then what I end up doing is I end up using a corner, and then it works perfectly, and there you go. So the cabinets worked really well. Then in that little gap there, I'm going to put a dustbin, and you won't even notice that it's sort of offset, because once the dustbin's standing there, you won't even notice it. So I'm going to just place my stove now. There we go, and you see it looks really great. And obviously you guys are probably thinking I'm not going to have any counter space, but I do a breakfast bar, so where I put stools as well. So I put a breakfast bar where I place the sink, and it actually ends up looking really nice. I'm just adding the fan, I think you call it, the stovetop fan, or I don't know the real name for that. Above the stove. At the moment, whilst I was doing the video, I was busy thinking, where am I going to make more space, more counters, but then I came up with a plan, like I said, to put a breakfast bar in, and it just allows me to have a lot more space in the kitchen. I do add a third one, and it's not, the Sims can still access that door that's there, because there is more than enough space. It is cutting it a bit close, but you know what, for the space that I had, it kind of worked. Normally my kitchens are a lot bigger. I just didn't really want to have a huge kitchen in this build. My one counter is a bit offset, but I do notice that when I'm placing the chairs, so I do fix that later on in the video. I do end up going with these lime green chairs that I have now, that I'm on now. I do end up going with those, but first I try and do another chair, but then I realize it just doesn't look nice. So I end up changing them to more of like a breakfast chair type look, you know. That kind of looks a bit like belongs in like a bar, so, or like on a bar that we get. So I literally changed it. I didn't like it at all, so I went with the normal breakfast chairs. I put 3 of them there, and it obviously matches my my sofas in the living room. And there we go, I fixed the counter. Now I'm going to just add some decorations into the kitchen, as I always do. I just like to do it because it makes the kitchen just look complete. And now you'll see when I put the bin right over there, you don't even notice that it's off angle. It all just looks like it's supposed to fit exactly like that. So I was very happy then with the shape of the kitchen. It really was frustrating doing it. Obviously everything here is sped up for you guys, but doing it in real time, it took me a long while to do the kitchen. Just adding some more decorations, and I'm going to add what else do I add to the kitchen? I can't remember now, but I do add another little decoration on the breakfast bar as well. I can't really remember what it was. I know I add a little soap for the sink, but I can't remember what else I add on the kitchen bar. I mean the breakfast bar. But I guess we're gonna see now, because I added a little soap. I can't remember for the life of me. Oh, I added a little cookie jar. There we go, a little green cookie jar, just to match the chairs. Looks really cool. Add my little knife block over there. I just like to make things, as you guys know, I like to make things look as realistic as possible. I really do wish that with these decorations that you add, I really wish that they could involve some more animations into the decorations. Like for example, when you add the little vase there with all the kitchen utensils in, like I really wish when the sim put the pot on the stove that they grabbed the utensil from they had like a grab animation where they grabbed the utensil from the actual kitchen utensils. It would really be really awesome. So I really hope in future games Sims thinks about stuff like that, because I know it's not really a big deal, but how awesome would it be to just have some more animations like that. So I know Sims keeps it like they really made the Sims look more cartoonish in the Sims 4 than they were more realistic in the Sims 3. So I understand they want to like tone it down a bit to not make it so realistic, but I mean it is a life simulator, so why not add some more realistic animations? Because I mean we are simulating life in the game, so I know it's not supposed to be perfect, and maybe it's difficult to add extra animations into the game. I don't know. I'm not a game developer, so maybe it is a bit difficult to add that. So, and also what I really want in the next game. Obviously, when you get more packs in the Sims 4, you unlock more furniture and more rugs and all of that stuff. But what I really want in the next game is for us to design our own color swatches again and our own patterns for the items that we place down for the furniture, because the colors that they give you in the Sims, like their pre-built color swatches, are horrible. I'm sorry, I don't mean to knock Sims, and I'm not the only Sims gamer to say this about the Sims, but it is really horrible. The base game building tools with the paints and the floor patterns and stuff is also horrible. You literally have got to buy packs to unlock new items, new tiles and new paints. I mean, that shouldn't actually be like that. But anyway, I'm not trying to downgrade The Sims in any way. I really love this game. Also, obviously, I wouldn't be playing it if I didn't love it. I just am frustrated because going from The Sims 3, where you could design your own colors, your own patterns, and then going to a more advanced game, being The Sims 4, and it's just all taken away. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys actually agree with me, if you guys have the same frustrations as what I do, and hopefully we can get it out there to EA, and hopefully they can listen to their fans and literally better the game in that sense in the other games to come. So now I'm just doing the second bedroom in the house. This is where the daughter is going to sleep. Like I did in the previous video, I left my bedrooms in this video very plain. I don't clutter it at all. I do put a flat screen TV on the wall in this build because obviously a wardrobe wouldn't fit there, but I do end up breaking the walls on the right side of the bed as we see it now. I do end up breaking those walls away there to add a wardrobe because it just wouldn't have fit anywhere else in this room. So I end up breaking those little walls down there and just adding a wardrobe with a mirror and a few decorations on top, and it just completes the room. I was supposed to do a walk-in closet as well, but I just didn't want to do a walk-in closet in both rooms because a walk-in closet for me in normal homes is basically only in the main bedrooms, depending on if you design it yourself. So I just went with a normal wardrobe in this bedroom, add my little mirror, and I just add some decorations like I said, and I do put a carpet just to finish off the room. I just put a little carpet down just to add some more color into the bedroom, and then I'm going to start furnishing the ensuite bathroom. Like I said in this build, both the bathrooms are ensuite in this build. Normally my second bathroom is normally not ensuite to the second bedroom in my builds, depending on if I'm building each room with its own bathroom, but this bathroom is accessed through this bedroom. So if this house gets any guests, I only thought about this now whilst I'm watching myself build it, they literally have to go into a bedroom to access the bathroom, which kind of wasn't actually smart. I should have added another door into the second bathroom, and I actually can from the entrance side of the house. So maybe when I do a let's play in this house, I will add a second door into the bathroom. If you guys download this build, you can literally you can add the door yourself into the build. So I'm going to do that when I do the let's play, just to make it easier, so when the house gets guests, that they don't have to walk through the bedroom to access the bathroom. Because I mean, think of it realistically, you wouldn't want your guests to walk through your bedroom to get to your bathroom. So we'll do that in the let's play. And this room does also have its own little outside balcony area where I'm just going to add a little chair, some little fairy lights, and a plant, just for the sim to have some downtime when she wants to escape everything. But I also hope that you guys are having a really great day. It's actually raining quite hard, so if you guys do hear that in the background, I don't think you will, because I have a noise cancelling microphone. It only picks up my voice. But if you guys do hear like a noise in the background, it is the rain. It's raining pretty hard here where I am right now whilst I'm recording. It was raining whilst I was doing this build, but then it stopped when I started to do the voiceover. But now it's raining really hard again, and the thunder is also really loud. So if you guys do hear something, please just bear in mind I can't do anything about the rain. So I really like the rain. I prefer it actually. I just like that type of weather. I like rainy weather. It's more peaceful. It helps me relax. It helps me de-stress. So I really do like that. So but going back to the build, I'm adding a bath shower combo, because obviously I didn't want to clutter the bathroom too much, having a bath and a shower. And I'm just making a little wall there where I'm going to put the toilet against. Actually, that was part of the floor plan, but I forgot to do it, so I just add that now. And the bathroom's really simple with colors. It's literally white and beige colors, and I do add a carpet in here that's got a bit of like a dark orange lining to it, just to add some more color to the bathroom, so that it's not bland. You don't just walk into a white and beige bathroom. And next to the sink, I end up adding a little shelf there where the toothbrush goes on, and some tissue, because obviously I didn't make counters in this bathroom because there isn't really space for that. It would have been too cluttered, so I didn't add the counters in here, so I just add a little shelf. And oh, excuse me. And then, as you can see, I was just battling with the mirror to get it directly like in line, so I used the move objects cheat to accomplish that. The move objects cheat is really a lifesaver sometimes in this game if you want to move certain things. It doesn't really work that well with windows, I've noticed, but I mean with objects and decorations and shelves, it really does help. So I'm really glad that move objects cheat. I'm really glad that we have that, because if we didn't have that, I can only imagine how horrible it would be to furnish stuff in the game. It would really make it horrible. So I'm just looking for the little tissues to put on the shelf as well, and I'm just going to add my little laundry basket, because obviously I've got the laundry day stuff pack, so got to have the laundry basket, or else the dirty clothes just goes on the floor. Sorry, I was just taking a sip of my juice there. So now I'm just going to add some more decorations into this bathroom. I'm going to look for the little tissue pack, and I think I make it green, just to give some color, obviously, again, to the bathroom. I should have actually made it orange to match the rug, but then again, why do I have to have everything matching? So adding some more towels to the bathroom as well, just to give it some more decoration. And I'm going to add a little plant as well, but I'm going to enlarge the plant, because the plant that I wanted to use was really too small, so I just enlarged it and I put it in the corner. It shouldn't interfere with the sim using the toilet, because as you can see, it is away from the toilet, so it shouldn't interfere with that. So I do a dark orange, it's like a light rug, but the outlining is like a dark orange color. I just feel like it gives the room a little bit of a pop, and I really like how it makes the floor kind of stand out. And then I just do the basic little coat rack here by the front door, just so that it's not bland. It's not just a bland walk-in. The floor plan that I worked from didn't have anything here by the front door, so I just added that so that it's not just a bland open entrance. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the main bedroom's bathroom. It's obviously the next room that I have there. In this one I do add counters, and you guys might think it's going to make the bathroom look cluttered, but once the bathroom's done, it actually doesn't, because the shape of this bathroom is a bit different to the previous bathroom. And in this bathroom I don't add a shower bath combo, I just add a bath, so it allows me to have a little bit more space, because the bath that I use is not really that big. So it allows me to have a bit more working space to play around with objects in the bathroom. I'm just adding some decorations on my counter, like the toothbrush, and I add some towels as well. Extra set of towels. And I was going to put a bath shower combo, but then I realized, because I have the window there, and actually the window is so perfect where it is, I didn't want to like move it and make missions. So I just added a nice little relaxing bath. I mean, come on, after the mother has a long day, a long hard day at work, she can come and just relax in a nice bubble bath. So that's why I think it would be perfect for this build. And I'm just going to add some more decorations into the bathroom. Add the TP, add some more towels, little hand towel over there. And like you can see, the counter doesn't interfere with anything at all. It's actually fine. It works out perfectly. Everything fits in the bathroom, and it will be all usable. I'm just adding a little bathrobe over there, and then obviously my laundry basket. It's got a nice little space right there for my laundry basket, so that it's literally out of the way. And I'm just going to add a little a carpet to the bowl. I do a dark brown, obviously, just to add some dark color, because to match my counters that I've got in there. And I'm just going to do the little laundry room. It does fit a washer and a dryer. And then also it fits, I put my ironing board in there, obviously just for decoration, and I do put another laundry day shelf in there, which contains some like items to use for cleaning. And I just battle with the placement of this. I don't know why it just wouldn't go down, so I have to literally like zoom in as much as I can to make that work. And now I'm just looking for the little shelf that I want to use, make it white so it matches the room, and put it in there. It's got a few cleaning products, a nice plant, and that's the laundry room, perfectly done. And now I'm just doing the little walk-in closet. It's not as big as the closet that I had in my previous build. It's much smaller, so I was going to do some more clothing racks, but then I was like, you know what, that's enough. It's going to look too cluttered. I do put some shoes in, and I put a little basket of folded up clothing in the closet as well, that the sim obviously hasn't hung up yet, so I do put that in as well, just to add some more decoration into the walk-in closet as well. If you guys are thinking that this build is coming along nicely, don't forget to hit that like button, and please, if you haven't, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys' support. I did get 2 new subscribers for my last video, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. If you can just keep that going, I really want to reach at least 100 subscribers by the end of April. So if we can make that possible, guys, I'll really appreciate that. So 100 subscribers by the end of April, that is my goal. And don't forget to leave a like, guys. Leave a like, and please comment. To all my subscribers, please leave a comment. I just want to know what you guys are thinking of my videos, so that I know if you guys are enjoying my videos. So just leave a little quick comment. Let me know, even if it's negative, just let me know so that I can work on stuff to make it better for the next video. I really will appreciate that. Just finishing off the master bedroom. Also not too cluttered. I do add another little wardrobe, but it's not really for clothes, it's just for decoration purposes. I was going to put a TV on it, but I end up hanging the TV on the wall. I don't really think your Sims, I remember in Sims 2, I can't remember if it was like this in Sims 3, you can let your Sims relax on the bed, so they literally like lay on the bed and they can watch TV if there's a TV in the room. But they can do it in the Sims 4, but they end up sitting on the bed, not laying down, relaxing. So that animation unfortunately is not in the Sims 4. Well, as far as I know, it's not, because I haven't been able to make my Sims relax on the bed with that option. I know that option was in The Sims 2. I can't remember if it was on The Sims 3. They could literally relax on the bed. They could read a book on the bed too. But now all The Sims does is sit on the bed, so they can read and eat and watch TV on the bed, but they literally sit. They don't have a relax animation as far as I know. So just putting the finishing touches to the master bedroom, which is a frame, and then I'll be done with the furnishing of the house. And then you'll see I'll start on the roof, and the roof just is a no, and I end up leaving it as a flat roof. And there we are done with all the furnishing of the house. So as you can see, it actually turned out pretty nice. I thought in the beginning of the build, listen, I'm gonna have such a hard time, but the way it turned out, the way it came out was really awesome, and I really actually liked the build. Apart from the roof, I really actually like this build a lot, and I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing a let's play in this house. And just adding my mailbox and my outside bin, putting some shrubs on the outside just for some decoration. And like I haven't added a pool and all of that. Like I said in my previous video, if I want to add that later on in the let's plays, I will do so. But for now, I just left it as is. Also for you guys, for your own guys' convenience, if you download the build, there's still a lot for you to add on and change and move and put your own decorations. So that's why I leave the outside basic, like as basic as I possibly can. And now you're going to see my horrible attempt to do a roof. It's actually, I wish I could edit this part out, but I want you guys to see that I actually did try. I didn't just slap a flat roof on for nothing. I did try my best to try and make the roof work, but like I said, I'm horrible with roofs. I don't know how to work with roofs properly. I struggle a lot with roofs, except if it's really like a basic shape, then I'm okay. But I don't know how to do fancy stuff and make it do this and that and that. I'm just really not good at it. So I did try, at least, as you guys can see, but I end up deleting it altogether and just making a flat roof with a wall trim around that can later be used to either you guys can either, or I could even build onto the house if I make my family a bit larger when I do the let's play, or I'll just make a rooftop garden, or just leave it as is, depending on what I want to do in the let's play. And then I even tried that roof and I noticed that it wouldn't work, so I was like, you know what, this is as you can see where I actually changed my mind and I do the little wall trim around, and it actually, look, when you're playing inside, you don't actually see the roof, you don't notice the roof, so it actually really doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, I did try my best, and I really hope you guys like this build. It is something different. It's not just a basic square. It's different. It's got curves, it's got edges. Things aren't placed where things should normally be placed. So I did a lot of hard work on the kitchen especially. So I hope you guys leave a like, smash that like button as much as you can, share this video with your friends, guys. Remember my goal, or the channel's goal, 100 subscribers by the end of April. I really hope we can do that. I'm very optimistic, and so I'm really ambitious, and I really hope we can do that. So there you go, guys, the build is finished. Just gonna add a little trim around so it can match my foundation. Just want to add a little black trim around there. I've got to go to the little wall animation there. There we go. Cool. And there you go, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed the build. If you did, don't forget to leave that like button. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. Cheers.